Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some foundation building tips that will transform your home. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced builder, these tips will help you get the job done quickly and correctly. So let's get started. Tip 1. The first tip is to always use high-quality materials. Using the best materials for your foundation will ensure that it is durable and will last for years to come. Make sure to research the different materials available and pick the one that is best suited for your project. When it comes to choosing the right foundation material for your home, there are a few things to consider. The climate in your area, the style of your home, and your budget are all important factors to keep in mind. If you live in an area with extreme weather conditions, you'll want to choose a foundation material that can withstand the elements. For example, if you live in an area with a lot of rainfall, you'll want to choose a material that won't be susceptible to flooding or water damage. The style of your home is also an important factor to consider. If you have a traditional home, you'll want to choose a foundation material that will complement that style. However, if you have a more modern home, you may want to choose a foundation material that is more contemporary. Additionally, you may also need to consider your budget when choosing the right foundation material. There are a variety of materials to choose from, and each has its own price tag. Tip 2. The second tip is to make sure that your foundation is properly leveled and free of any obstructions. This is especially important when it comes to building a new foundation. Make sure to take the time to properly level the ground, and make sure that there are no obstructions that could potentially cause problems in the future. Tip 3. The third tip is to make sure that your foundation is properly insulated. This will help to keep your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Use high-quality insulation materials to ensure that your foundation is properly insulated. Additionally, you need to make sure that the foundation is installed correctly. Use a level to check the ground before you start installing the building. This will help ensure that your building is level when it's finished. Once the excavation is complete, the next step is to install the foundation forms. These forms will help to shape the concrete as it is poured. The third step is to pour the concrete into the forms. This concrete must be of the correct mix and consistency in order to ensure a strong foundation. After the concrete has been poured, it must be allowed to cure properly. This process can take several days or even weeks, depending on the weather conditions. Once the concrete has cured, the final step is to install the building. If you're installing a large building, you'll need a crane. This will make it easier to lift and place the heavy pieces. Take your time, this is a big job, so don't try to rush it. Take your time and do it right. Tip 4. The fourth tip is to use proper drainage. This is especially important if you are building a foundation in an area that is prone to flooding. Make sure to install the proper drainage systems to ensure that water is directed away from your foundation. Water can quickly damage a foundation, so it's important to make sure any rainwater or melting snow is quickly diverted away from your home. You can do this by making sure your gutters are clean and in good repair, and by grading the land around your home so that water flows away from your home. This can be done by gently sloping the land away from your home, and by ensuring that any gutters or downspouts are clear and directing water at least 10 feet away from your home. By taking these simple steps, you can help keep your home dry and free from water damage. Tip 5. The fifth tip is to use reinforcement bars. Reinforcement bars are metal bars that are placed between the foundation and the walls of the home. This will help to strengthen the foundation and make sure that it is able to withstand the weight of the home. Tip 6. You need to make sure that the foundation is the right size for the home. If the foundation is too small, it can cause the home to settle over time. And to re-emphasize, you need to make sure that the foundation is made of the right materials. Tip 7. Our seventh and last tip, you must ensure that the foundation is properly maintained. If the foundation is not properly maintained, it can also cause the house to settle over time. One of the best ways to do this is to have it regularly inspected. An inspection can identify any potential problems with your foundation and allow you to fix them before they become major issues. You should have your foundation inspected at least once a year, but more often if you live in an area with a lot of extreme weather. Conclusion. So those are 7 foundation building tips that will transform your home. Make sure to use the highest quality materials. Make sure that your foundation is properly leveled and free of obstructions. Make sure that it is properly insulated. Use proper drainage, and use reinforcement bars. Following these tips will help to make sure that your foundation is strong and will last for years to come. Thanks for watching. We hope you found it interesting and informative. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We appreciate your support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We would love to hear from you. And be sure to check out our other videos for more great construction tips. If you need help with your building project, contact us today. We have a team of experienced professionals who can help you with every aspect of your project, from planning and design to construction and completion. We'll work with you to ensure that your project is completed on time, on budget, and to your specifications. Contact us today to get started.